asked a couple of questions. The first one is pertaining the difference between the sound hadith and the weak hadith and how to determine that. There is a whole science. I believe Sheikh Ammar Amunit has been presenting a few programs on explaining how to determine this hadith is sound or weak or fabricated, etc. It's a whole science called Mustalah al-Hadith, or the principles of hadith. And the scholars base their view on fetching the history of each one of the narrators. There are two parts of the hadith. Each hadith has a sanad and a matn. A sanad is the chain of the narrators. Our sunnah is amazingly preserved, like the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserved the Quran and also preserved the sound sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can never find that in any other religion or in any other doctrine, only in Islam. So you can trace the narration of hadith all the way from the current narrator to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to the original sayer, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when there is a continuous testimony and continuous narration, every narrator in the chain of the narrators is known, and he is honest, and he is just, and he has a good memory, because there is a whole science also called al-jarh wa ta'deel. Based upon, the scholars determine whether this narrator is honest or not, has a good and strong memory or not, he used to forget or forge or fabricate or not. And that all helps in determining whether this hadith is sound or not. The second part is al-matn, or the context. And it was easy for the scholars to find out what hadith is fabricated through that the matn is weak. There's no way that the Prophet ﷺ could have said so. Or it is in a clear contradiction with what the Prophet ﷺ said in other hadith, or with the text of the Quran. So you can watch the program of Sheikh Ammar Amunit, or attend classes in Islamic University, Sharia Academy, As-Sirat. There are many. By the way, Sharia Academy now is called Islamic University of North America. You can study the course and you will learn a lot. We recorded a few episodes in this regard.